Well, let's jump right in. We just heard there, TV viewing has largely shifted to streaming.
Couple of things. One, this is the most talked about story in sports business, this changing landscape of media, specifically impacting sports media. Number two, Tarek, sports is incredibly hot programming. In 2023, 97 of the top 100 most viewed shows were sports.
Wow.
In 24, 87 of the top 100 were sports. So, broadcasters, media companies covet sports programming. Three, we're just seeing people consume content much different. 10 years ago, the mass cable distribution system, more than 100 million homes. Now probably mid 50 million homes.
Molly, is the shift to streaming just inevitable at this point?
I don't think 100% inevitable, but it's going to keep increasing.
Okay.
There's still going to be people that want that traditional cable bundle, that are going to bundle that with wireless. But what you are going to see is an increased diversity in where you find your sports.
Zach, with the launch of Monumental Sports Network and the Monumental Plus app, what are you seeing?
I think what we're seeing is that local still very much matters. There's been a lot made up of the demise of the linear business, but the linear business is still where the main commercial opportunity is for monetizing sports rights on the national level and the local level. We still have the most valuable live sports programming out there. People still watch. It's a fan's right to be able to watch every single game for their favorite teams. And as more and more young people are unsubscribing to cable or just never signing up at all, we need to make sure we're reaching those people.
Streaming, which was only 16 billion in 2019, is now 43 billion.
We've been really important on linear TV for a really, really long time. We want to start to get more important on the digital and streaming side.
For the WNBA, our fan has always had to find us digitally first.
Yeah.
For us, it was about starting digital and then how do you expand and reach more into linear.
So now you've got this massive shift in terms of where fans are watching the game. You have a massive shift in rights.
CW is coming on all of next year in a new rights partnership.
VIX has opened the door for us to be able to have more soccer. I think we quadruple the amount of sports that we had.
We had our best game ever on Season Pass, but we also found other ways to distribute the game through other partners.
So it's not just over the air, but on streaming. The two combined are an incredible 1-2 punch.
Molly, I wanted to ask you, how do you see the balance of power between traditional networks and digital platforms shaking out here?
Well, they have to learn how to work together. So that's why you're seeing a lot of the traditional networks, like ESPN, launching this D2C product that we're talking about. And you're seeing traditional networks like, for instance, FanDuel Sports Network just went on to Amazon Prime for a $19.99 per month package per network for your local sports. So that everyone is starting to learn how to work together because you can't have one without the other. I can't think of a single property that is linear only at this point anymore.
How do you figure out how much they're willing to pay?
Yeah, pricing is a huge challenge for programmers. I think the trick is really demonstrating enough value in your bundle. That's why we really lean on what are the inherent advantages that we provide that the team can actually bring. A 15% or a 20% discount off of a ticket or a jersey, I mean, that's actual value. That pays for the subscription itself very, very quickly. And so I think that that's an advantage that teams have that they bring to the table that maybe third-party networks don't. ESPN certainly has to be very mindful about how they price their product. A lot of discussion about the skinny bundles out there. We saw what happened with Venue Sports and how they were potentially pricing that, and now that's gone away, and other manifestations are coming out. We're going to see, I think, a settling in the market over the next 2 to 3 years as packages are reformatted and pricing is set.